Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, man. Shalom to you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect. Okay, there's another video. The Spirit got on me to do this one. Because, you like I said, man, well, shit, fuck TV or fuck what you see on the on the internet and all that. I mean, that's you see it there, but the reality of the matter is what? When you go outside yourself, you see it yourself when you go outside. Okay, in your own life. And the title of this video is You Women Will Learn Order. Okay, you daggone women. The Spirit got us getting on you women again. And primarily the so-called black woman, but not just we always pick on the black woman. Let's talk about well, I can say the Puerto Rican woman, the Mexican woman, the so-called Hispanic woman, the so-called Native American Indian woman, and the so-called white woman too. But you know what? See, them women of the other nations, the only reason that they still have some form of order on them because them other nations, they still live like they in the ancient world, back in their countries. You go back to Iran, them Iranian women ain't out of order like in America. Because over there, man, those are Islamic countries. First of all, them nations are in power in their own part of the world. The Quran is practiced, man. They believe in keeping their ancient customs and laws. So if a woman get too out of order, they will behead that bitch. You see what I'm saying? If a woman commit adultery, they will behead that bitch. You know what I mean? If the children are unruly, they'll put them to death. Put them before a firing squad. If you disgrace your father's house, they'll put you to death for that, man. Or in Iran or in Afghanistan or in Kuwait. You see what I'm saying? And some of these other Islamic countries, all those over there in the Middle East. You see what I'm saying? They believe in that. It's only when they come to America, when some of those women of the other nations, or even in China. Let's talk about China. Them Chinese, man, they operate under a modern system and a modern government, but they still believe in their ancient ways too, their ancient customs and their way of living. In China, if a Chinese woman get out of order, they'll put her to death, or she'll get publicly flogged or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Or even I'll say this, even in some of them other Edomite countries like Russia, the Russian women are not out of order the way that the American woman is out of order. And some of these other European countries as well. America, the West, see, they call it that Western mentality. The main country that's really closest to America is Great Britain and England. And England is just like America. The women are all out of order. You know what I'm saying? Like, because remember, America came out of Britain. So basically, America is just following the ways of Great Britain. And it's nothing but a colony of Great Britain anyway, of England. America's nothing but a colony of England any damn way. Okay? Because the power still comes out of England. That's where the elites rule from. A lot of the Rothschilds live in England. But them other countries of them other actual nations, Moab, you see what I'm saying? Them Ammonites, they didn't become totally modernized. But even in certain parts of Japan, the women don't act totally the way they do in America. Because even in Japanese, they still go by that old code, Bushido code and all that shit. So in Japan, maybe in the city parts, the women might get a little stupid, but up in the mountains in certain areas of Japan, women don't get out of order, but it's mainly here in America. Why? Because this is Babylon the Great. This is the great whore. This is Babylon. So here, did a video many years ago, the Babylon juice. Everybody here is drunk on the Babylon juice, man. Okay? Feminism, independence, the whole thing of the whole, this alphabet people stuff. That's totally pushed here. Transgender, all that madness, androgynous, total disorder. So, of course, everything else is out of order. The women are out of order. Hey, the men are out of order, too. The children are out of order. But it all starts at home. See, if you had a man, but in this society, they pumped back in the 70s, get the man out the house, empower the woman. There's no man in the house, and we got a woman, she working all the time. The children are running the street. Or a woman, a woman cannot raise young boys to be a man. Yeah, she could raise them. She could put a roof over their head, put clothes on them, feed them. Okay, she could try to tell them, instill certain little morals into them, but they're men. They have a male spirit, so it's always going to be a conflict. So these young boys that's growing up in single parent homes, they might love their mother, but they're gonna always rebel against their mother's energy. Because you're a man, you got this woman telling you what to do, but you're a man, so you gonna want to always rebel. You understand? Well, she don't understand. She don't understand that she a woman. You see what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of these young boys, and see, but the things they do get from their mother is emotions. Because a woman goes by emotions. So everything their mother tell them outside of the basic stuff. Okay, your mother could tell you, look, don't be a bad person. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Okay, certain things like that your mother could tell you, right? And you'll listen to it. But even in that, you still ain't going to take her serious. You see what I'm saying? Because she's not a man. Now, if your father's telling you that same shit, he's a man. He's coming with that. And he has only a lion can subside another lion, man. So if your father told him, look, boy, don't steal, I'll kick your ass. You know what I mean? You're going to take it more serious. And your father's going to come from the standpoint of talking to you as a man, not as a woman. Case in point, you might meet a woman that you like, but your mother might not like her. Now, sometimes, yeah, your mother might be able to sniff out. Sometimes women see things about other women, so your mother might see something in the woman that is not right. Say, look, boy, I'm telling you, son, watch her. I know that bitch. I've been there. I know her. So sometimes your mother could be right when it comes to that. Sometimes, but sometimes she could be wrong. Maybe your mother just don't like her because you got a lot of beta male men, a lot of, like my man Kevin Samuel said, a lot of women that ruined their life. They didn't get a man, so all they got is their son or their sons. So basically, they want what do you call it? Son husbands. So the son might meet a girl, and the girl might be a right girl for him, right? But the mother ruins the relationship. Why? Because she taking my baby away from me. See, but that's all because of disorder. You women are totally out of order. Because you so-called older women, y'all supposed to already be locked down with a husband in your own home with your own man. See, because you got a lot of unruly women out here. You women don't want to get in order. And that's why this guy Samuels, he tried to teach y'all order, but the Spirit of the Lord wasn't dealing with him, but he tried. And there's other men out here telling y'all still want to rebel. But you know what? You women are going to learn order. And all that jealousy bullshit, you got a problem with your man having another woman, y'all don't worry about it. According to the scriptures, y'all gonna get used to that in the future. Y'all gonna love that. It's gonna get to a point where y'all gonna go out there and you're gonna look for other women for your man. You're gonna, because hey, if you're a woman, who knows best what you like than your woman? Your woman knows what sex position you dealing with a woman, right? She knows what positions you like in sex, in the bedroom. She knows exactly how you like your coffee. She knows exactly how you like your eggs. She knows exactly how you like your steak, right? Exactly how you like shit laid out. So who better to get you another woman than your woman? Because she could tell these other women when they come. We're going to go into the scriptures, man. Isaiah 4:1, right? Now, this video, a lot of you sisters are going to be squealing in your chairs, but hey, it is what it is. But y'all better get used to it. Otherwise, if you can't get with the program, you might get dismissed, and your husbands are going to just find other women that's going to come in, and the Spirit of the Lord is going to be on them that's going to follow order. And the ones of you that's not going to follow order, you're going to be on the outside, man. Okay? You're going to be on the outer rim. And what's going to happen to you? You're going to end up on the streets, and you're going to get put to death. Okay, and they're gonna be no. When I tried to accept. You sisters talking about but I tried to, but I couldn't deal with it. Yeah, like that my man James Ingram said, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Right? That's gonna be your song you're gonna be singing, right? Your best wasn't good enough. You're gonna end up out in the streets being put to death, unprotected, right? You see what I'm saying? So let's go into the scriptures, right? Okay. Isaiah 4:1, right? And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. 7 women. Now, 7 is not actually talking about 7 represents completion. A complete amount of women. It could be 100. But when the Lord raises up the men of the Lord, like the scriptures say, And these times we're coming into now, the Lord gonna raise up the brothers that's serving the Lord, the servants of the Lord that's in this truth, the men of the hopeful elect. The Lord at some point, he gonna raise brothers up, okay? Whether it be by the spiritual power, altogether, the Lord is gonna at some point raise up his men, his prophets. And the women are gonna come. That's when the fame is gonna come. The women are gonna come. It's happening now. You got a lot of women coming up, man, trying to get with brothers in this truth. You see what I mean? It's gonna come. Because as this shit gets worse out here, they're gonna realize that they're gonna need a covering, man, to protect them from the tumults out here, right? Right? And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Meaning they're going to come saying, look, you don't got to give us nothing. We just want to be with you. Let us be called by thy name. Meaning when a woman marries a man, she take on the man's name to take away their reproach from the reproach that the Lord has on them. Because a lot of these women, a lot of y'all are marked for death. Like that Steven Seagal movie, right? But once you get with a man of the Lord, that reproach gets covered by your husband. Because then you saying, we take on a woman, we saying to the Most High, well, look, Lord, I'm choosing her to be my wife. This is my woman now. She has my name. She's under my protection. Then the Most High said, okay, well, I was going to put her to death. But you know what? Okay, my man chose us, and now her reproach is taken away. Maybe she has a chance of making it. That's how you women got to think. You ain't going to worry about whether he got 5 other women, okay? You see what I'm saying? Now let's go to Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be a hiding place, Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be a hiding place from the wind. That's right, a man. You women are men. So all you single women that's out there, I'm independent, I can do it on my own. That's going to change real soon. All you single hoes, talking about you single and you got it, you don't need a man, that's going to change. That wind is going to be the winds of this destruction and all this chaos that's coming. And a covering from the tempest, that's right. Or the tempest is all these troubles that's going to come. And ultimately, the nuclear destruction. As the rivers of water in a dry place, that's right. When there's a drought and that water comes, or a river comes through a droughted area, it's refreshing. There's water to drink, right? As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That's right, a covering, a shade, a covering. So you women, when that time comes, that's what it's going to be, man. A man is going to, and it's not just any man, a man of the Lord, a man, because even these men out here, they're not going to have a covering. These so-called men in the world, they're just going to be getting put to death out here and judged. So the men that you're going to want is a man of the Lord, which is in the top 1%. Which is in the top 1%. Okay, as my man says. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 11. So you women are going to get in order. The prophecy says so, right? The prophecy says so, right? This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Right? This is just to cement it, right? To back up what we're saying is true, according to the scriptures. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai. That's right. We can't just jump to the Most High. The Most High is not even dealing with us right now. Yahweh Shai is dealing with us. He's the intercessor. We're not worthy to see the Most High yet. All right? And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of the woman is the man. That's right. The men are over you women. You're not vice versa. Like my man said, you women need to put your dicks away. Trying to, look, let me critique what a man. No. Let the man do what he gonna do, and whatever if I delegate you to do something, then you do it. If I tell you, look, baby, here's the money. You take care of the light because I ain't got time for it. So this is what I want done. This week the bills came in, so look, here's the money. The money here's the card. Go pull the money out the bank, or take my card and go pay the light bill, pay the water bill. I expect you to have that done when I get home. That's different, but let me do that. Let me handle this and that. No, man. Okay? And the head, okay, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh, the only person that Yahweh Shai answer to is Yahweh, man. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm going to jump down, right? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna jump down to the 11th verse, right? We'll end it on this. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man, right? You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? That's right. Meaning the Most High brought man and woman together. So yeah, we need woman, right? The Lord created the woman to be a helpmeet unto us. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump up, back up to the 8th verse, right? For this is 1 Corinthians 11:8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. That's right. Meaning y'all were created for us. The Apocrypha goes into that. You see what I'm saying? Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So see, we're not of you. You are of us. The Bible says Adam came first, then Eve. So you came out of us. You were created off the blueprint of a man to complement a man. You see what I'm saying? And to serve a man. You were created for us. The Lord said it's not good that man should be alone. So he created a partner for Adam to help, not even really a partner, an assistant. Okay? You were created to be our assistants. We get together with you. We have our children. You take care of the children when they're little. Then when the children get to a certain age, well, the young boys, when they get to a certain age, then the father steps in and says, okay, well, let me deal with my son now. And the father and the girls, you were to teach those young girls how to be women like yourself and go along with all the requirements that come along with that. Your job is to teach your daughters how to become wives so that they can be married off to other men. You see? But y'all gonna learn these orders. You women are gonna learn everything. Like I read over here, man, that the tempest and the storm that's coming is these prophecies, man. So basically, you women, y'all gonna be put in order. The ones of you that don't choose to be in order, y'all just gonna get put to death. You're gonna die. You're gonna get caught up out of here. Simple and plain. So y'all women, you're gonna learn these orders, man. You're gonna learn these orders. Okay? That's gonna be that. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. I pray the video was edifying, and I say shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel.